RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more, and possibly the finale of Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. It has been a long time coming. We are about to wrap up the labyrinth, and then we will go and finish off the higgledy Dreamland stuff, which, yeah, I'm going to end up splitting this into 2 videos and such, so, but we'll see. But I'm very excited for this. So yes, I made my way from floor 41 all the way to floor 81. At the end of every one of these areas, we fought the Prince of Wrath again with some new gimmicks. So at the end of, at like floor 63, we had the gimmick of, oh, they can now summon poison puddles. I'm like, oh god. And they're like, oh, but your Gizmo Gazmo whatever thing can get rid of that. And it's like, okay, whatever. I really wish your party members would take part of those stuff. It's like, I wish they'd do that when they're as the AI. Because Bracken or whoever does not do anything with that stuff equipped. And granted, yes, I know it's like, oh, well, you guys switch to the character. But it's like, I'd rather keep playing as Evan. But whatever. I digress. So yeah, we fought the Prince of Wrath at every, at like floor 60, floor 80. And we learned that he is, in fact, the ruler of this kingdom, which I think we kind of already guessed that in some way, shape, or form. It's like, oh, it's the ruler of the kingdom that fell, you know? If you guys have been following along with, like, the story of this, the lore implications of this. Off screen, I also did do some grinding. Obviously, I'm at level, almost at 130, which would be great. To be at 130 by the time we wrap up that final set of side quests over here, which would be great. But yeah, we're off and I'm gonna wrap up this one right here. Ebswain's Crown Jewel. We'll get to learn what that is. I also got some good equipment here. I made a Ruby Katana, which I guess, as you see, it has Bell, which is the Nazcana arms, which means like makes critical hits ton more likely, huge damage boost at max MP, and a huge damage boost against fairy monsters. And Tani also has the Spear, which has Ash, which is massive strength melee attacks, huge damage boost at max MP, and huge damage boost against nature monsters. Which is all pretty cool. And the charge build is S for Zeta Spear and the Soul Crusher. But mine's a D for whatever strange reason. Alright. Alright, without further ado, we are going to go in there. And I'm just going to go zippity zap, don't tap back, all the way down to floor 100. We'll wrap it up all nicely and put a little bow on this little excursion. And then we'll do more high higgledy stuff. Experience of a lifetime. Okay, well, we are actually going to smash a Phantasm Shield with one blow. Okay. So, because I got experience of a lifetime, I am going to do pretty much all the fights. Would have been nice to have gotten some extra stuff. Oh well. Floor 90. Let's get our way to floor 90 and then the final floor. Oh, that's probably why. I was like, huh, that's weird. That's like, I forgot that the next floor was floor 90. Which is a boss floor. So it's like, oh yeah, it makes sense that. I think I'm already at the... Yep, I'm already at the Drake, so let's do it. Kriller.
This'll be over in no time.
Oh, come on, I so dodged that.
I'm counting on you.
my god, why? I don't understand why he wasn't aiming.
I need your help.
Higgledy. Wait, did I? I think I got all the ones outside of the labyrinth for those. I might be missing a few. No, I did grab them. I grabbed them, so we should be able to get all of these once we finish up floor 100. I heard that Kuni, Evan and his companions are getting closer to the bottom of the labyrinth. Well, I just want them to know that they have all of us room for them. Together we will get through this. Long live Evermore. We're all very happy to do our bit. Don't worry, me and Misty are on the case. But what a historical find. Eb Swain, no less. There were no books in the library about it. I only caught a glimpse of her and her back was turned to me. But there's no mistaking the ruler of my homeland, Queen Nera. But what could she be doing so far from home in a labyrinth no less? Why would she put herself in such danger? What sorcery is this? Perhaps someone is imprisoning her? No, it is her. There's no mistaking. Well, then it's settled then. It really is her. I think she came all this way here to assist us. If I see her again, I shall not doubt my eyes. It'd actually be interesting if she was on this floor, but oh well. Let's do this. The final floor. Let's do this. I'm actually glad I didn't show the rest of the things because they're like, yeah. So we have reached the deepest depths of the labyrinth at last. Look, that must be the rift. Wow, it's definitely wide open. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't think we got the wrong end of the stick, do you? Maybe Lord Henry is never turned into the Prince of Wrath after all. Maybe he's back somewhere further up. Somewhere safer?
No.
I'd say we would have run into him already if he was there to be found. Wouldn't you? A place we haven't looked inside the rift itself.
What's the big idea?
Huh, be my guess. But if you want to go getting yourself sucked into an entry of interdimensional wandering, you'd be doing it alone. And there he is. Oh, the rift. The beautiful abyss. It's the Prince of... It's Lord Remnus. It is a long time now since I was called by that name. Nicholas, so it is him. And there was me hoping we'd finally be able to find old Remnants somewhere else and settle this without having to cross swords with the Wrath face fighter again.
But...
We still might not have to fight him. He's still Lord Remnants under there somewhere, even with all the evil he's absorbed from the rift. Not evil. Good. Powerless. Good. Lord Remnants, can you hear me? You have to help us. You have to perform the rite again and help us seal the rift. Usurper, invader, enemy. Ebswain shall be avenged. Your people shall be destroyed. Your kingdom torn asunder. No, you have to listen. Ebswain is gone. It vanished long ago. Liar, deceiver. You shall not trick me, Evan Pettiwhisker Tildrum. You shall pay.
Hey.
I hate to say it, Evan, but I don't think diplomacy is going to win this one.
Oh my.
You're right.
Hello?
As you wish, Your Majesty. We will do battle for evermore and for your mortal soul. Prince of Rabs. I wasn't able to see the rest of that.
Let's go to work.
So it honestly wouldn't surprise me. Oh my god! Well, suck my dick, huh?
That was close.
What? That is bullshit. I literally just got up. Oh, this is gonna be a rough bitch and a half.
I'm counting on you.
Oh my fucking god! Fucking Christ almighty. God, I really hate that they only...
I need your help. That was close.
Oh my god. Oh! That is bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god! You get no invincibility frames.
Now's your time to shine. Tony!
Oh my fucking god! Are you fucking kidding me? Well, this is the last. Oh, no, I do have one more of those. Okay. Though I should have fucking waited because Bracken's dead again. Did he just summon another one of those fucking things? Oh, oh no. Bracken. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh my god, that is some bullshit! God! Well, we're dead.
I think I'm hurt.
Okay, well, fuck this. Fuck that. I'm not doing this on screen. Fuck that. I'm not doing this on screen. Fuck that. Fuck that. Yes, I could lower the difficulty, but no. Fuck that. I am not doing this on screen. I am not doing this on screen. Fuck you. Oh, wow. Oh, no, they did. Okay, I was like, wow, they didn't load me back. No, they did. Okay. Nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that on screen. That is, that's just some straight bullshit. Oh, that is some god-awful bullshit. The Sword of Unity forms for a brief moment before shattering to pieces. The Declaration of Independence forms for a brief moment before shattering to pieces.
Evan!
You feel that, man? Busted it is time to get materializing, I reckon.
Hmm.
Alright, let's give it a try. So, obtained a set of culinary. A set of knives and forks.
What the flip?
Cutlery? Flipping cutlery? Well, I suppose it's not done. What's... What else might be important to people, ain't it? Well, man's treasure and all that.
Hmm.
Shall we take it to the conductor and see what he has to say? Doing that on fucking hard. Fucking Christ. Another key, I see. This will open a new door for us, sure. Well, well, knives and forks. Who would have thought it? And a pair of each to boot. Such things are often appear in pairs, you know. Well, no time to dwell on why. The nightmares attacks are getting worse. We need to act before it's too late for whoever's memories we'll be visiting next. The nightmares in the last memory lane almost had Nella under its control, which means they're getting closer to the higgledies too. Well, cuddly from a lost continent. I can't wait to see where this leads. Alrighty. Off you go, off you go. Once more onto the morass of memories. Yes. Ah, it's Dolorin. Aliza. Where have you gone? Where have they gone? What has become of Algoria? Why do I alone remain? What's that? Oh, he didn't take the planet's bit of notice of us. Let's go after him. If the other memory lanes are anything to go by, we'll learn more up ahead. I really wished for that fucking, I really wish for that, fight. I honestly don't know. I'm being completely honest, I don't know. Like, how the fuck do they expect you to beat that on hard? Why is my minimap not showing up? Do I... Oh, the music here. Slime. I don't know, would I have fared better with this shit too somewhere along the way? Like there's some way I can have adjusted that? I don't know, we'll see. But that's something I'm gonna have to deal with on my own at some point. Get all the characters to level 150. And
Leave this to me.
Okay, why is there no mini-map? Why is there no mini-map? Oh, I should probably heal. I wish you would show me the fucking mini-map.
Oh!
You're... It was you who revived the Great Blade, was it not? You mean the Sword of Unity? It is an item of immeasurable importance. You have done us a great service in restoring it to its true form. Huh? Can I help you? It is nothing less than a miracle that your path and the boys should have crossed. What are you talking about? Oh, what are you talking about? Thank you, and sorry from the bottom of my heart. What the flippy flip was that all about, man?
Flippin' heck,
Oh, snap out of it! Don't just stand there with your gobs open. I've got a high equity to find.
Oh!
Of course. Come on. Why did my mini-map go away? Like, that's so fucking weird. I don't know why. I hope it's only for, like, this part right here. If it doesn't come back and I go to, like, and when I leave, I'm gonna have to look up, like, how the fuck that happened.
I'll do my best. Say good.
Ow. motherfucker.
I'm counting on it.
That kind of blew. This is Allegoria, isn't it? Hey, it's them. What is it, Doloran? Aliza, I would speak with you of something important. Speak, then. I will listen. It is a private matter. Meet with me at the King's Cradle. I will make my way there now. Promise you will come. Quickly. It's weird. It's weird that they're not showing his face, but then again, I guess you could. This must be a memory Valentandra and Doloran shared, which means this memory lane has taken us pretty far back in time. Which means we get to see what Allegoria was like before it was destroyed. Let's go and have a look around. I mean, honestly, no. I was about to say, oh, it's... I was like, oh, we can see the frickin'... Like, it's so weird that they're hiding his face, but, like, you had to have at least gotten this far. Technical Officer number 1000. I've heard that people from other lands consider our Kingmaker a potential force of immeasurable evil. Such gall. Her power is beyond measure, that's such certain true. But it's just that it might be used ill. Wow. Oh, wow. So, of course. Of course. There's 4. Wait, no, there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see who else is all here. Because, of course, we knew, like, all the ones that, like, have unknown origin. And granted, some of these could be ghosts, too. Yep, like that one. Like, that one's a ghost. But I am pretty certain that this is where all of those guys are from. They're from Allegoria. Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scribe number 1. Allegoria is a mighty kingdom, far superior to any of the other regions. It is the home of the mightiest Kingmaker, the most advanced magic, and the most virtuous citizens. If it has one weakness, is that the continent on which it stands is rather small. One can only imagine what heights our beloved realm might reach if it had access to all its resources of Automania. Automania. That was the name of a place in Ni no Kuni 1, wasn't it?
Hey!
Seems Alessandria has adopted a human form in order to better serve the kingdom from King Doloran's perspective. Maintaining that form, however, seems to be rather difficult than she had imagined. After all, it involves restoring her old self, the one that existed before she became a king maker. Try mate number 100.
All right.
So, Surveyor number 10. King Doran spends every minute of the day staring at Alessandria. I'm not exaggerating, every single minute. When I asked him about it, he simply replied that he was captivated by her elegance and beauty, which is all very well, but what about his duties? So I suppose it's better to have a king who gets along with his kingmaker. We all know what happens to with his predecessor. Yeah, I should have known that these guys were from here. It just makes sense. Even though I think I said that already at like one point, didn't I? Nature, Tiny, your staff would be super good against this. Why not staff your spear? Dolaran, wait. You will never be reunited. Never. Your crimes are too deep, too dire. My crimes. Of course it's going to be her, because they can't show Dolaran's face, even though... Whatever. I wish it were not so, but you are right. Forgive me, Dolaran.
Hello.
No, wait! You can't give up! We found these knives and forks, and they led us here. Those belong to Dolaran and myself. Such happy memories. The long, happy days spent together. Don't let that horrible creature get to you! Meddlers! Interferers! We'll hound that monster. Use the time to think things over.
Let's go to work. I need your help.
Boom, bitch. wonder if these higgledies will actually help with that then. Yig. I see. So you're the higgledy of love. Limerick the loving. Yig. Alessandria, Kingmaker of Allegoria, went to the king's cradle just as Doran had asked. No, we're seeing his face here, so no. He thanked her for ascending to his request, but something in his manner was strangely nervous. What is it, Doran? Alessandra asked softly, hoping to put him at ease. Please, if there's anything you would say to me, say it. If there's anything you would ask of me, ask it. There's no mere consultation. It is far more than that. So saying, he took several deep breaths before finally continuing. Alyssa, I love you. Finally uttered the words that had weighed heavily on his heart for so long. I love you, dear Kingmaker. I love my country also. Nothing can make me happier than our leading Allegoria to glory together. Alyssa hesitated for only the briefest moment before replying. I love you too. Her pleasure at his words had been immeasurable, for she really did love him, more deeply and truly than she had ever thought possible. But she could not share in his happiness completely. The memory of the countless kings before him cast a shadow over her heart, for each had left this world in the end, as all men must. The vast gulf between king and kingmaker could not but weigh on her mind. One day Doran too would come to the end of his life. One day they too must part. But oh, how she loved him. And yet that boundless love would only turn to pain when the time to say goodbye came to at last. And this was not all that troubled her. She feared that in entertaining such feelings at all, she was not fit to call herself kingmaker. But these were the ancient times, and to have another take her place would require that her life be sacrificed. She could not allow another to give their life for the sake of her own, and she could not entrust a mere mortal with the terrible power over which she had commanded. It was upon pondering this query that she came upon the idea. Perhaps there might be another way to leave Allegoria with a kingmaker. Perhaps she might be able to split her heart in two, and leave half behind to watch over the kingdom. So she tried with all her might to separate the part of her that was Alessandria from the part that was the guardian of the realm. And she succeeded, if such may be called success. There was, however, one part of herself that she found she could not split in two, her love for Doran. But alas, she was unable to stop what had started. The part of herself she had split from one to the rest soon mutated into a twisted being on its own right, the Horned One. The nightmarish monstrosity, lacking anything that could be called a soul, dully ran amok and set about lying waste to all the kingdoms of the world. The great godlike power Alessandria had so feared granted to another had been unleashed nonetheless. And Allegoria has been doomed in the process. With the world facing certain destruction, she had no choice but to plunge the entire continent on which her beloved kingdom stood into another dimension. In order that it might be sealed away, she had no choice but to trap herself there too. Allegoria was gone, and Alessandria with it. But Doran remained. Having lost his kingdom and his beloved Alessandria in one fell swoop, he desperately set about seeking a means to bring them back. But he did not even know what the Horned One truly was, much less what had given rise to the creature. And so he turned to the ancient Ryans to learn more of the Kingmakers, and of how they came to be. There he learned that they had been created by Xania, god of gods. And in old times, Xania and the lesser gods, his children, had ruled over all creation. But having passed that power to kings and their kingmakers, Zayn stepped back into the world. I see it now. It's forbidden for a king to love his kingmaker. Doran cursed himself for his blind presentations. I unthinkably attempted to disrupt the balance Zion had so carefully created. But though he had convinced himself of his crimes against creation, still he could not forget her. And thus was born his plan to steal the other rulers' king's bonds and use them to bend the Horned One to his will, in the hope that he might release his beloved from her prison. Years passed, decades, centuries. Then one day, from her prison beyond the world, Alessandra noticed a strange light. A flashing violent line of light, a light that cleft the space between worlds. Beyond, she thought she glimpsed the one she had been separated from so long ago, the one she had loved so fiercely. She reached out her hand. And what happened next will have to wait for another story, another time. Oh! So it was her that brought Roland out. What a sad story. My love caused the world untold heartache. But I cannot change what has already passed. Not least because I no longer exist.
But...
Well, that's not quite... But my love can live on in another form. Piggle-hig! Perhaps he will go some way towards atoning for my sins. You will take him with you? Yes, of course, but... You are the chosen ones, the saviors. Far greater trials than this await you. Like that bullshit labyrinth. What kind of bullshit isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of bullshit. Allow me to pray for you. To pray that the ones who saved my dear Doloran from himself will always be blessed. And that your Keymaker will continue to watch over your realm forevermore. You got no worries about that, Frontmon. Bye, bitches. Welcome back, everybody. Excuse me. Is that another higgledy I spy? Higgle. Lofty, you never told us how or why you became a Kingmaker, have you? All nice little adventure guys, you're wondering, has it? Well, I'm from a village of little creatures called fairies, see? Before I was even born, they made a law that we weren't allowed to go making contact with humans. I heard loads from them from the boss of the village, see? Fascinated I was. And one of the things I heard was that some humans made pacts with magical creatures to protect their kingdoms. Sorry, our little me was proper taken with that one.
Yeah, and?
So I told the boss I was off to become one, and he had a massive row, and then I ran off, all Pentua-like.
Oh my!
Gosh, that was very assertive of you. So off I go, searching and searching, and eventually I sniffed out the king's wind. Followed it as far as I went and ended up in the Crater of Light. My problem was I went and made the trial of knowledge was so flippin' difficult no one could pass the flippin' thing.
What?
So the story from the trial was one you made up.
Huh?
Oh, crikey, no. Not me, man. You're boss of the village. I'd be in deep trouble if I went claiming that little number of my own. Intriguing, truly. So you were so taken with Kingmakers that you decided to become one? Which means the god of gods didn't choose to make you one.
That's right, man.
Yeah, thanks, Flip. I wouldn't even know where to start looking for that bloke. Well, we've learned a good deal about our old friend Lofty that we didn't know before, but it's time to move on to another matters. The higgledy of love has been recovered, and that means only two remain. So without further ado, let me tell you what I know where the next key might be lurking. You might be surprised to learn that this one is in the Mouse-Eared Castle too.
What the flip?
What? Back to me, Ding Dong Dell flipping again. It seems to be related by having had to hide out near Evermore. There are an awful lot of people here with memories of that part of the world, I suppose.
Hello?
And where in the castle is it this time? It was seen by a man with black hair when he stared into a mirror. I think you got it right, haven't you? Now off you go and get hunting. I can't wait to see the next key. Ah, 115, okay. Limerick the Loving. Everyone leveled up. Alright, off to Ding Dong Dell Doodly Dog. So, quick question. So Lofty is from the world, is a fairy. So I'm guessing, Mr. Fuck, I can't remember the name Mr. Drippy. Mr. Drippy. From the first game was probably the big boss man he was talking about, so. Huh. I don't know, they make it sound like this Ni no Kuni is a different Ni no Kuni from the Ni no Kuni of the first Ni no Kuni game. Yes, I said Ni no Kuni like 5 separate times. But I don't know. I feel like the more they try to make it not be similar, the more they're kind of failing at that. I'll save right here. Get to level 150, and then I'll beat that fucko. I'm sure I'll just, end up like how they always do. You'll get the rift and everything, yada yada yada, so it won't be that big of a deal. Just kind of wish I could have shown it off screen for you guys, or on screen for you guys. Ah, well, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I hate saying this, but even though I'm really enjoying the DLCs for this, that one's just a pain in the giant ass. Yeah, I went too far. Like, that was just a pain in the fucking ass. I'm like, are you fucking serious? So it's Mia in my old room. Any memories that I've gathered here probably have to do with Roland.
Crikey!
Yeah, how exactly do you work that out? You psychic or something? No, it's just that this is where he and I first met. He appeared in my room and looked surprised when he saw himself in the mirror. Cool! Can't have got a memory for details, eh? Righto, get on and cast Materialize. Let's see if your hunches on the money. You obtained an empty book. Daddy, that looks like it might be the key we're looking for. What's in the book about? Well, nothing. It's empty. I think we better go and see what the conductor makes of it. Okay, so, but yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like this Ni no Kuni is the same Ni no Kuni from the first Ni no Kuni game, just years and years later. Yes, this is it, the key we've been looking for, and now that we found it, we can open another door. A book with not a single word written in it yet. Oh, isn't it exciting thinking about what doodles to do?
What?
You're not really going to draw in it, are you? Oh, I must confess to feeling the urge to jot down the nonsense or two, but I suppose it's a little too important for that. Shall we get this door open? It's time to set in search of another high higgledy. I'm so excited to see what this one might be. And then off you pop, into the muddle of memories once more. Oh, my mini-map's not... Okay. In a bar? What? Hold on. Let me get in here. I wish I knew what the fuck the card goes like now. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, Roland and his son. Why is Dad not here? Where'd he go? Where is he? Can't you tell me anything? Father is... He's gone to another world so that he can save this one. And you. So please, you have to be patient. Just a little longer, okay? Come on, let's get back to the hospital. But I'm here. How can he help me when he's someplace else? What's Will doing here? Was that someone you know?
Well,
I don't understand restrictions, Roland. This place being what it is, I expect we'll find out soon enough, whether you wish it or not. William is my son.
listen here.
And how's that possibly, Kersey? Why, bothers I don't understand, but you're too young by half to be pappy to a pup that age.
No.
Maybe as you see me now, but not back where I'm from. Back there, I'm almost as old as you, Batu.
Blimey.
What the heck are you on about?
Uh-huh.
I don't completely understand it either. But these are supposed to be the meeting places of people's memories, right? Maybe we're all about to learn something. Yeah, if the others have been anything to go by, we can count on it. Come on. All right. And what the fuck? Oh, you're a fat fucking liar. I was like, there's a question for Ni no Kuni 2 minimap question. It's like, for those in Ni no Kuni 2, it's possible to turn off the minimap. And I was like, no, you can't. It's rotating. It's like, bullshit. Ugh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't even know what I fucking did. Hope it comes back. President Kane's approval ratings are through the roof. His healthcare for all policy turned out to be a huge hit. Why was that in quotations? I don't like that that was in quotations. President's son's still in the hospital. Gotta feel sorry for the kid. I mean, he's so young. There's a reaching boiling point over the border. It's time for President Kane to step up and show what he's made of. Damn straight. And it's time for him to drop this dumb obsession with healthcare. We need to ramp up defense spending stat. Maybe what I'll do, Maybe what I'll do is I'll end up, maybe I'll restart the game and it'll come back or something. I don't know, but I'll wait until afterwards. I fucking don't like the fact that it's just not showing up. God, it pisses me off.
Good luck, everyone.
This dog.
I'm counting on you.
Damn you, bitch. I seriously, like, the mini-map was fine. Like, we had it until we got to fucking back here.
Hey.
Will. Have we met? Sorry. Guess I must have forgotten. It's me, your dad. Huh? You're funny. My dad's a little older than you. And he has short hair, and he dresses better. And he's always too busy with memes and stuff to hang out in a place like this. Besides, he's dead. We're all dead. We died when the missiles came down.
Hey,
What was he talking about, Roland?
Hello.
Roland!
Uh-huh.
It's a long story. Too long. We have a high higgledy to find.
But
But William's not dead. I won't believe it unless I see it with my own eyes. It's just the nightmare playing tricks on us. And it's low, even for them. How come it has... What was that book that brought us here anyhow? I've slept before my life. How much of this is true? How much is just a bad dream? This is something I think I mentioned this before in the last with the last time we tackled these guys, but like this is really good in terms of like showing us like some backstory on some of the characters and such and everything. So that's really fucking good. I'm actually curious what the last one's gonna be. I so fucking wish I had my mini map. My mini map. Oh, my mini map. I really wish I had my mini map because it's kind of helpful here.
Well, now.
Looks like you're pros when it comes to dealing with monsters. Guess I'll leave it to you then. My talents are needed elsewhere. Oh, wow. I wonder if all these guys were him. Oh, well. At least we came across probably what was the important one.
Sure.
One of the best people for a job. Let them go on with it. That's what makes a good. That's what a good leader does. I have a feeling I won't be able to run from monsters for the next one. Gonna be late to visit the hospital. So he definitely was doing his best, you know, in terms of like helping his son and then, you know, being there for him, but okay.
watch this. I'm counting on you.
Ow. Oh, you bitch. go.
I need your help. Uncap. I need your help. I'm catching. I need your help.
This is the worst fight. Ow. Maybe I should have actually like read the thing. Like I should have read the thing instead of being like, oh yeah, that's what it is, okay. Oh my god, you piece of trash. motherfucker. Please don't fucking dodge. Fuck this fight. That fight was some bullshit. Ugh. This is interesting. If I could beat all the monsters, do you think my dad will come back to me? That'll never happen though. I'm too sick. Guess I better get used to the fact that I'm never going to see him again. I cannot bear to see a father die. Lucky him. At least somebody cared about him dying. No one cared about me.
Hey,
Well, that's not true. Dad never came to visit me in the hospital. It was the same when Mom... No. Will, listen to me. Guess you just didn't care. It's not true. Well, it's not true. Having been rescued from the clutches of the evil wyverns, the pirate princess joined forces with the prince who'd rescue her, set out to exact her revenge. What happened to the pirate princess after that? The dog folk decide everything on a roll on the dice. The price of food, the punishment and administration of criminals, all are entrusted to chance. I wonder what happened to the dog people after all that. The librarian liked to test those who came to visit her and would reward those who overcame her trials with the gift of wisdom. The heroes passed their tests with flying colors and gained the knowledge required to save the world. I wonder what happened to the adventurers after that. The queen of the merfolk used her powers to turn back time to ensure that the number of her subjects never changed. What happened to the fish people after that? Robot technology advanced at a rapid pace and humans feared for their place at the top of the pecking order. It seemed that a conflict between man and machine was inevitable. What happened to robots after that? I wish I had my fucking mini-map. The mice hated the cats with a passion and enjoyed nothing more than plotting their downfall. Finally one day, their trap closed on the unsuspecting cat king. What happened to the cats after that? Wow, all these stories are so sad. Alright, now let me read this to make sure there's no other bullshit with it. Heed these words well, O would-be warrior. A beast bred from bad dreams doth await thee. Beware pitiless blades, and should it take wing, brace thyself for a baptism of fire. Well, my weapon's good against these kinds of enemies, so... Dad? What are you doing here? If you're here, you can't come to my funeral. You're not dead, Will. You won't die. Not while I'm still standing. Not of sickness and not from any missile attack. Why won't you come home, Dad? We're all gone. Me, Mom, everybody.
No.
I can't come home yet. There are things I still have to do here. To save our world, I have to help save this one. Our two worlds are connected. Just need you to wait a little longer, okay? I'm scared, Dad.
Uh-huh.
I know you are. So I'm going to put an end to this nightmare once and for all.
Good luck, everyone.
See what happens when you actually do damage.
I'm counting on you.
God, it kind of sucks that you can't move or do anything while you're in.
I need your help.
On the safe side. Jesus fucking Christ. Bracken almost died somehow. It's from Roland, yep. There's no need to say anything. You're the higgledy of determination, aren't you? Hig. Roland Crane, the young president of a young nation, traveling from one place to another, carrying out countless official duties. A young man watches him on television in his sickbed. His name? William Crane, Roland's son. The poor boy has always been prone to illness, and his father is just too busy to visit him very often. And so he sits alone in his room on the hospital and passes the time reading storybooks. He loses himself in tales of daring adventures set in strange and fantastical lands, and in so doing he escapes the confines of the hospital, only for a little while. Though their world seemed peacefully on the surface, the seeds of war had long been growing underneath. Roland has tried with all his might to stop the inevitable conflict, but in the end his efforts came to naught. And so the day of reckoning arrived. The president, his son, and his country were all destroyed in a barrage of missiles. And this was only the beginning. The attack plunged their world into yet another war, A war which would end the world entirely. Or at least it would have done had a certain someone not intervened. Alessandria, trapped in that place between worlds, was altered to Roland's plight, was alerted. Though her 2,000 years in the darkness had rendered her almost beyond thought, beyond reason, the bright flash of the missiles snapped her back to her senses. And turning out to seek the source of the ghastly light, she saw Roland, mere moments from his end. What she did next, she did without thinking. Having been born into the ancient age of magic, the casting of the gateway spell came as easily as to her as breathing. So she set forth a portal to transport Roland from his world to her own. Why Roland? Because he was the soulmate of a certain someone she had once loved, Doloran. Perhaps she even thought it was him. Or perhaps she knew that if he died, so too would her beloved. Regardless, she did all that she was able to do from that place between places. The portal popped into being and Roland was saved. She could not have known for certain where he might have arrived when he reached the other side. He could have appeared by Doloran's side, and together, the two of them might have awakened the Horned One. But he did not. He materialized in the kingdom of Ding Dong Dell, and chambers of its young king, Evan Pettiwhisker Tildrum. And the appearance of the soulmates from other worlds have been lost since become a rarity there. His connection to Doloran went unnoticed, as did the reason for his having arrived there some years younger in appearance, so that he might match a soulmate in all respects. Who knows? Perhaps it was this return to the younger self which gave him the energy and enthusiasm to make sure success to his visit to that world. But this gift came with a burden of doubt. What if, having been returned to himself from the time before William was born, he might forget his son entirely? Putting his fears aside, Roland helped to guide Evan on a journey that eventually led them both to Doloran's door. And when the two met at last, the ancient ruler tried to use Roland's feelings of his son to tempt him from the true path. But thanks to Evan, he was cured from any doubts as to what he was fighting for, and soon rediscovered his resolve. Both Doloran and Roland's fates were exceedingly tied to the nations they so loved, and with Doloran committed to building a new Allegoria, Roland's own realm would surely know new life. Moreover, a great peace in one world would surely also mean a great peace in the other, for though the two places were far apart, their hearts still beat as one. So this cute little thing's made from your determination, huh, Dad? Can't believe you get to go off and have adventures like this.
Uh-huh.
I know. It's like something out of a fairy tale, right? But it's real, I promise you. It really is like a fairy tale. There are even monsters in it. Nightmares. You're always so busy because you're always helping people, aren't you, Dad? I'm proud of you. And I know you'll come back to me when you're done. Of course I will. But it might be a little while yet, okay? Sure. I'll just read a few more storybooks. I'll be back before I know it. The nurses have been giving me all kinds of fun ones. I like the ones where people go on adventures best of all. I actually like it that Roland, Evan's not even in this section. It's just Roland with his son. That's so. Guess there's a lot you and I need to catch up on. The empty book. That was yours, wasn't it?
All right.
Well, I've got one heck of a story to fill with when I get home. Fantastical adventure sent in another world. Wow, I'm looking forward to reading it. I can't wait to learn all about your adventures with Evan and his friends. Just promise you'll do your best to keep helping everybody. That was really nice. I like that one. I like it that this DLC is actually giving somewhat closures or even more openness of some of the stuff from characters with Nella and even with Doloran and Alessandra. Welcome back. And you've brought another higgledy with you, I see. Pickle! And it seems you found a tale good enough to fill your blank book with two. Can't write it yet, though. We need to know how it ends first. Oh, spoken like a true savior. You don't know how happy it makes me to hear that. And with the high higgledy determination retrieved, that leaves only one for us to find. I better go on and give you our final clue. I'm sensing something right here in Evermore. It's not something you'll notice at first, but if you look hard enough, you'll find it soon enough. Can't wait to see what kind of key the final key will be. A lot more hero delights and more experience. I just pray to God that whatever final boss for this thing is, it's not going to be as painstakingly hard as the fucking asshole in the fucking labyrinth.